I'm one of the founders of Healthapp. At Healthapp, what we want to do is to improve links between patients and therapists and to make therapy funnier. We want to improve the engagement of patients. So what we build is apps where patients can do everything that is required for the therapy in a fun way, so they have fun while doing therapy. And on the other hand, therapists have all the information processed and can predict how patients will behave. We have started with one niche market. That's our problem. It is eating disorders. We are selling it now. We have our customers. We are, in fact, with the sales that we have done, we are arriving to break even the next year. So it's so nice. But the problem is that we are growing so slow because it's a niche market. And we have realized that because it's a niche market, we maybe have to switch to a bigger market and grow a little bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, again, congratulations on building a product and people are using it, right? How many users do you have right now?
Like 3,000 users and...
3,000 users. All right,
yeah.
That's freaking awesome. Congratulations. And what's the revenue? So you have customer traction.
Yeah.
And have you figured out the revenue model yet? What is the revenue model? Who pays?
A SaaS.
It's
the
SaaS.
Clinics.
It's the customer pay or the insurance companies pay?
No, the clinics are the ones. The clinics,
what?
the physicians are the ones who are paying. Not
the physicians
it's a B2B.
pay.
It's not a B2C.
So you have significant customer traction. You have, are you reasonably certain that you've got the revenue model figured out, or do you think there may be variations on it?
Well,
reasonably certain.
I think it's like quite fixed, but it's so slow. Maybe we have to change some stuff.
Okay. And how many people work at the company?
10.
Yeah. Okay. And you have revenue going on, right?
Yeah.
And you have enough to cover your costs?
Well, next year.
Next year you will?
Yeah, in 2017, with all the contracts we have, we are arriving break even.
Even without another market?
Yeah.
Congratulations. So that's a great way to know you're into scale now. So now you are in early scale, and the most important thing is to figure out, in your case, it sounds like you're going to need a new market. And you have the next market figured out?
Yeah.
Are you sure you have the next market figured out?
Well, pretty sure.
Okay. Well, sometimes it makes sense to try, if you're not sure of what the next market is, try one or two. I mean, it's hard, but you might even want to try two. Have the conversations and see. So what's your challenge, your primary challenge right now? It's just how to go from a smaller market to a big market?
Yeah. I mean, it's to grow faster. For us, it's so hard to acquire clients, and we have to grow to a bigger market to acquire more clients in a faster way.
Yeah. I would say, first of all, congratulations. You've got a wonderful problem. You've already got a revenue source. Your only problem is that you're not sure it's big. Well, it's not big enough for your ambitions, and that's great. And the money's coming in, and you're paying for everyone. So you're in early scale, and I think that one thing I want to mention with both of you guys is that remember what I said about people. As you go into early scale, think about who is going to go get that next market, because you still need people to run your current market. So I think I'd let both of you guys start thinking about domain-specific people. You talked about salesperson. That's a very specific person, right? And I suspect you need perhaps someone who can just be a product manager for that next market, right? And maybe even give that product manager a developer or two and say, you go get that market, and then you would manage that person. The problem is you can't get pulled everywhere as you start to scale out, right? So I think you guys are in phenomenal positions. Get the right people in place. Your next market, if it's not obesity, test that out. It might not, by the way. It might be another market, but just don't give up. But anyway, congratulations on your progress. Congratulations, all three of you guys.
Thank you.